Excuse me.
Yeah, there's no current available shifts on the website. Welcome to the industry special.
Word. All right. 5, 4, 3.
Welcome to Industry Special episode 24. It's like fucking, what time is it? It's 11:52 at night. We are almost 4 hours post time we're supposed to do this. We are on supreme
Something like
CP
it.
time.
Well, when I get here, 7:45.
Yeah, I've been here since 6:30.
Well, yeah, fair enough.
I mean, I got here early. I had other things to
We
do.
don't need to talk about that.
Well, I'm just letting the people know. We are, and we've been drinking for, 3 hours now? I've been pretty slow with it, but we got some Hennessy, Fernet. We got some beers. Got a lot of shit going on. So we're going to talk about some race-related situations today. Main topic:
Good.
White snacks versus black snacks.
Pun intended.
Oh yeah, I don't know what the fun is, but yeah.
We'll
We're
talk
going to talk
about
about
that
rain.
later.
I want to talk about rain attire across the racial divide. How different people get down in the rain. We're going to talk about a documentary I watched the other night that was quite interesting, called Abducted in Plain Sight. I tried to get both of them to watch it. Josh watched enough to know what the fuck's going on. Mike, he didn't have time.
Yeah.
Understandable, because I mean, that's what happens when you're 4 hours late. You know, you just ain't got time.
You know, whatever.
Nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, introductions. This is Josh. You've seen him before. This is Mike. You've seen him before. Off camera, we don't have enough room or chairs, and this couch is kind of, yeah, they took up all the room. We got Darius over
Is that a
there,
fact
who
joke?
you
Here.
also have seen.
I think that's a fat joke.
So he's gonna throw some input in. Mike might throw the mic arm out there and let him
Yep. All you need is one mic.
put his 2 cents. That's right. Fuck it. Let's both throw ours away. We don't need it. All right, yeah. So if you want to donate, patreon.com/industry special. If you want to engage, you can go on Twitter, industry special, Instagram, Snapchat, all industry special podcast at gmail.com. If you want to talk, you want to say something. Actually, we got a couple social media questions that I forgot about. Oh well, sorry people, because my phone's doing recording right now, and I forgot to put it in my notes. I can remember one of them though. Actually, fuck, let's get that one over with right now before we start getting it. The question was, why do black people put Kool-Aid on their pickles?
Why wouldn't you?
No, but why?
I
Me
think-
personally, I've never done this, so
Yeah, it's a
I
southern
didn't
deal.
either, but I think the basis is
Stop.
of.
for that time.
Gotcha.
Cheers. Come on, Darius, go nowhere. That is not your Fernet in that cup right there. Don't you? No, Come on, get that Coke
Get
cup.
the yada to me.
No, you.
Oh, no.
You?
Drunk ass.
Oh.
Cheers.
Damn, I was trying to get it out.
No,
I was trying to
yeah,
forget about it.
Damn
Fernet about that.
Well, they have the most clever name, Cool Lickles.
This tastes like something
Is that-
they brewed.
I
fucking Game of
swear to God, I
Thrones.
think that's what they're called. They're called Cool Lickles.
Cool Lickles.
Cool Lickles. It's a southern thing. Haven't tried them either.
So we got
I think it
spices
sounds
and stuff.
splendid.
You don't put Kool-Aid on your pickle? Do you like pickles? You go to the liquor store and get you a pickle out the jar? You didn't go get a pack of Kool-Aid with it? He ain't really from Florida, I don't think. He might be like,
well.
21 Savage. You really from England?
Oh.
What's up?
Shit.
Isn't he from
Well-
Atlanta?
He's from fucking Florida.
I mean, I was born there. Damn, Josh, what's up?
Motherfuckers got information on each other and shit.
I was talking about 21 Savage.
You got the dossier? Like,
Man,
Dossier.
shit.
Yep. Pass the
No, real talk.
Pass
I
the
never,
dossier.
I never did that. I never
real
fucked with the pickle and Kool-Aid. That's some,
Pass the dossier, please.
that shit don't even sound right. Mixing Kool-Aid powder with.
You never done it?
No, because it doesn't sound right. Like Kool-Aid ain't sweet, and I wouldn't want to put nothing sweet on the pickle anyway. But
It's sour.
why Like how high was you when you came up with that idea? Like,
Oh, right,
really?
but to be fair, it doesn't really sound right to mix fried chicken, waffles, crystal hot sauce, butter, and syrup.
Not the same.
But
I
it's
don't.
motherfucking delicious.
I don't like it. I don't like mixing them. They gotta be separate.
What is
That's
this?
me.
I don't know.
I
Whose
mean-
man's is this?
What the fuck?
You're welcome. Shit. I'm
Josh,
just saying.
have you ever engaged in this act?
Which?
Sprinkling the Kool-Aid on the pickle.
Well, no, because you're supposed to soak it in Kool-Aid. Like, you're supposed to take your
Plot
pickles.
thickens.
Yeah, no, I don't. Kool-Aid are like, they are soaked along with the Kool-Aid and the pickle juice and shit. Like, you're not just taking Kool-Aid powder and, like, sprinkling it on there like it's some cocaine.
Well,
like on a
that-
blunt.
That's what they
That's
were
like,
all
you know,
I've
make
ever
it
seen.
chewy.
I've only ever seen it when you get the Kool-Aid pack and the pickle at the liquor.
Or they'll like open the pack and dip the pickle in it and then just
Yeah.
bite it like
Oh,
that.
like
it's just
dipsticks?
dip. Yeah,
Ooh,
basically.
like
yeah.
dipsticks. All right.
Yeah.
Why are
But
we
I
not-
mean, I think black people as a culture inherently wants to season food, and because that pickle,
even though the pickle is a
even a
seasoned
pickle,
cucumber.
it's a seasoning on some level, and I think that's where it came from.
Yeah, you have a point there. So
And they might not even know it. It might be subconscious. We don't know.
And also, why are we not trying this right now? It's like literally the easiest.
Because I wouldn't
thing
fuck
to
with
do.
that
just
shit.
remembered right
Oh, I
now. We
would've
should have
told
done
you.
that.
We
You're
should've
right.
done that.
You're right.
Yeah.
We got hella.
I just
Liquor
chased
stores
for
on
that
the
with
street.
heme, and that's
The
never
thing is,
supposed
though,
to happen.
I don't trust a tenderloin pickle though.
Ah,
No, that's fair.
No,
The ones in the
no.
all
Yeah,
The individually
big
are-
mamas and all those.
Hey,
Those are
still,
gross.
even if it's,
It's a pickle.
Those are hella
yeah,
gross.
It's a
no,
pickle.
no.
Hella. Brought to you
Hella.
by Northern California. Enjoy
I've had
that.
homemade pickles that were really good.
All right, so hopefully that answers your question. The other ones I can't remember. They come to my mind. They do. Oh, well, sorry, peoples. All right, so we're talking about the rain right here, right? I want to talk about the rain because I had a situation. I went and got this nice fucking jacket. Spent probably way too much money on it, but it seems worth it so far. I haven't been cold outside in a while. But I got this jacket because I got to the city and it was fucking storming. This was like last week early. It was just coming down in fucking buckets. So I get the jacket, right? The dude's like, you want a bag? I'm like, no, I'm putting that bitch on right now. He's like, cool. I'm cut off tags and everything.
Right.
I put it on immediately. I go outside on the corner, San Francisco, walking down Market Street, headed to the Warfield. There's a fucking white dude on the corner. And from the neck up, he looks right. He has a beanie on, umbrella, jacket on, Patagonia. Hat, his beanie probably was a car.
Very typical for San Francisco. Gotcha.
But then he has on khaki shorts that are like hella like mid thigh and some flip flops.
The Larry Birds.
Yeah, he has some John Stockings and some flip flops, and it's fucking a damn typhoon outside, hurricane damn near in San Francisco, and he just seems fine, soaking wet from the dick down.
Damn. Basically, yeah.
Now me, I'm cold because I'm skinny probably, but black people we don't walk around in the rain in shorts, right, or flip flops.
We don't want to be in the rain, period.
Yeah.
When have I can't even think of a single instance I've seen black people in flip flops to begin with in public.
The beach.
It happens.
The beach.
It happens. But they have variations like,
Oh yeah, my cousins in Oklahoma and shit, they flop the fuck out of it. But also,
Not
yeah,
this
100
year.
degrees.
Well,
but then they had different versions like the Ripper strippers. You feel me? The strippers.
Slippers.
Slippers. You know what I'm talking about.
They got strippers
Yeah.
that are rippers and
Right.
vice versa.
Yeah. And they all wore that shit for
Yeah.
hella long. And it was just like flip flops, but it was gel, and they wore that shit in every color outside like it was a part of the outfit. And that shit wasn't cool.
Josh, your thoughts on the racial divide of rain attire?
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. Black people just they run colder. They run colder. They like the more heat. I mean, we've seen this exampled in the Curb Your Enthusiasm. We've seen Curb Your Enthusiasm.
No.
Damn it! Well, that
Yeah.
example's not going to work.
Well, Mike's seen it.
I've seen a little bit of it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I mean, black people are people that will wear fur coats out in the heat
You goddamn right.
just to look good. So
Shades inside.
yeah. I'm gonna guess this man was perhaps Canadian. Maybe.
The world may never know.
Well, who knows? But the Patagonia, that doesn't.
Yeah.
Man. I mean, if you're not wearing Patagonia and REI as a white, as a white in San Francisco, are you really white?
Right. Or are
Or you
really
just
in
broke.
San Francisco?
Probably broke.
Yeah, I would never shop there. I buy whatever I can get at Burlington Coat Factory,
Or Ross.
which is
Boom.
more than great coats.
Yeah. Right.
I was going to go.
Terry is shaking his head.
I was going to go.
Shout out to Burlington Factory.
I was going to go to Burlington for the jacket situation, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, I only got 45 minutes before work. I'll be in Burlington all day trying to find the right size and the right color.
Bruh.
and
This one
everything.
kind of sucks though.
What?
It just doesn't have a great selection. The one that's over here on 5th and Howard.
I haven't been in there in years.
Oh,
So it's just
okay.
like I know it's
Never
going to
go
be a
there.
fucking mess in there.
If I'm going over there, I'm
So
usually
it's yours.
driving, and I'm hella not gonna get a parking space. So I don't even try that shit. Like,
I know. Yeah, the
I'll
couple of
find
times I
another
go over there.
location. Like it's not
Right.
gonna work.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to kind of go away from the rain a little bit, but not really. I want to talk about Orange Juice Jones, the singer from the 80s who sang, I saw you and him walking in the rain.
Oh, that one. Okay.
It's a rain, right? I was thinking, when I was thinking about the rain, I was like, fucking Orange, you know who I'm talking about, right, Josh? Orange Juice Jones?
I know that song. I never knew
You know
that
the
was
song?
the name of the artist.
Nope. Oh, damn, I just knew Josh would know some 80s shit.
I don't know.
Like, this is for real some karaoke.
Is he related to Orange Julius?
No.
That's what I was thinking when he said that shit. I was like, the fuck is he talking
Well,
about?
actually, you know what? I never know. So my questions are: this guy's name was Orange Juice Jones, right? This is his name.
Or
Yeah.
like Orin, O-R-A-N, like or
Yeah.
O-R-I-N,
Wow.
Orin, and then
Orange
Juice.
Juice
So,
Jones.
so it's Orin Jones, nicknamed Juice.
His stage name on the album, Orange Juice Jones, The Rain. Now this song, singing about the rain, actually it's about a woman walking in the rain, cheating on him with another dude, right? But I was thinking like, cause he sings, right? And then he starts like rapping and talking shit at the end of the song, right? You know what I'm talking about, right, Mike?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I took all that shit back. I got you. The credit cards, 10,000 fur coat, right? I was like, what A&R record company saw this dude was like,
That's it.
he's the next one. dude.
This man is the future of music.
This is our man's right here.
Petty as fuck on
Juice
the
Jones.
outro. Right.
Petty as hell. Like nothing about this dude. He had one huge hit though and was gone. Where is he at? In the rain somewhere? Every time it rains, I think about that dude. Anybody knows where Orange Juice Jones is?
Yeah, he might be.
Give him my number. I've had the same number since high school. Like Josh said.
Right? You run into someone you haven't seen in years, like, how you been? I don't know, you've had my number for the last 15 years. You never asked me before.
Nothing's
Fuck off.
changed. Nothing's changed. Different phone, same number.
Yeah.
No, I've had the same phone. Got that Nokia, bro.
Word.
Just gotta play that snake.
33
That old school
cents.
vintage. That vintage shit.
600
Right.
or some shit.
Nokia don't even
T9
exist no
text
more.
messaging.
What?
I'm just saying that for the hell of it.
Nah, I think Nokia does exist.
Yeah, they might
Something
make
has to do.
sweaters now or some shit.
Jesus.
I don't think they don't.
They're probably
even
making
do
parts for somebody. I don't know. All right, so
They definitely got
Jones.
soul. Did it text her? Because it's a Korean company.
Jesus.
That
I
was
think
good.
like,
I'll allow it.
I think
I'll allow it.
may have just shattered the mixing board with that laughter.
My bad. And you're
I'm
welcome.
turning your compressor.
It never happened before.
All right. So now we're gonna talk about this documentary, Abducted in Plain Sight. So me and Jock, we're gonna spoil it for you because we have to talk about it.
I'm
You
cool
didn't
with
watch
that.
it either, did you?
Nope.
So, Josh, you watched it more recently. What can you remember of the pieces that you did watch?
So, started watching it, right? And, you know, I love true crime documentaries as much as the next person. But as I started watching it, I just smoked a very nice indica pre-roll, and
Nice.
I was a little sleepy. So, you know, I'm nice and comfortable on the couch, all wrapped up in my purple blanket. And,
Like the details.
and
Like the
yeah,
details.
right? You know, because I love you, you love me. That's what's up. And so, as I roll over, the next thing I hear is the dad of this daughter going, so then I gave him a hand job, and I'm like, and this is a whole story about these two families spending all this time together, and like the father of one family is really into the 9-year-old daughter of the other family, and so it's going to this whole molesty place, and then the father of the girl who's about to be molested is like,
Oh no.
Swiper, no
He was
swiping.
already mid full blown relationship molesting this little girl.
oh yeah, well see, I was half falling asleep.
Yeah.
But see,
Damn, that's what I'm missing?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
yeah,
And
yeah.
so the mom and the dad of this girl being molested are so naive and stupid. They just can't for years they just can't believe this man is really raping the fuck out of their
But
daughter.
also, to be fair, to add context to it, they are Mormons, so we're not
There you
dealing with the sharpest tools in the Mormon shed, which, whatever that looks like, I'm sure there's several wives in it.
Oh my god. So
Jesus Christ.
this
Of Latter-day Saints!
Alright. Jesus.
Sorry.
Mike, I'm gonna need you to laugh way over.
I'm trying, but that shit was funny. That was funny.
Just look at him and laugh for now.
I'm gonna try. That's what I'm saying. It's all like
It's
we
supposed
good.
to be there.
I'm alright.
Well,
I'm alright.
When your voice is like where it's supposed to be in your mellow,
I can't control the groove, bro.
Well, don't disrupt this groove, okay? Please don't. Or is it don't disturb this groove?
Good luck, everybody.
Okay, so there's a part in this documentary where the dad of the girl is being molested and the molester are rolling around together, right? And he's trying to tell him how he's having these relationship problems. Now he's had relationship problems with his own wife, right? But he's fucking this dude's wife. And he's telling this, and he says, "Man, I just need some relief, man. Can you just beat me off real quick, right?" And he's like, "Okay, I guess, sure." He just reaches over and just starts jacking him off in the car.
Wow. So
But here's the funny thing about how, so like, as I heard that, I rolled over, I was like, buh? And
It's a very hospitable person,
right,
though,
and so
to do that.
this dad, he starts getting all, verklempt, and and he's not he's not even going into being ashamed about letting his daughter around this guy. He's getting all sad, and he goes, "And I broke the fidelity of my marriage."
He's like,
and then actually the next line is the quote from the pedophile guy who's like, "Yeah, so he and I entered into a homosexual relationship just so I could get closer to his daughter."
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, this shit is lit.
yeah. So
This is some bullshit white people garbage.
So essentially, this guy who's molesting the girl, right? For years, he's trying to just get in good with the family just so he can be around this 9-year-old girl, right? Now,
Wow,
now,
the long game.
now he has daughters
Damn.
himself, and the 9-year-old has
They
sisters.
weren't hot enough.
Yeah, he just wanted this one 9-year-old, right? So there's hundreds of pictures he's been taking for all these years of her that they're showing. He's sleeping over at the house and they don't care. He kidnaps the girl. They go to Mexico and get married because Mexico don't care how old she is.
Where were they originally?
Idaho.
I think they were they're in Idaho, Utah.
Wow.
Somewhere around that stupid ass part of this country.
The potato game ain't that great.
Takes her
Like,
to Mexico, marries her legally, and then somehow 2 months later they find her. Look, the parents never even. It took them 2 months to even call the cops because they knew that they were together.
because they were cutting
It's
potatoes.
like, oh, our next door
they
neighbor,
were busy.
He took her supposed to go horseback riding. They both haven't shown up, but nobody's been pronounced dead either. They just like, oh well. And so when they finally start calling the cops and the FBI gets involved, they find him hella fast, right? Wow. He's like, oh yeah, they're in fucking Mexico. He comes back, they don't press charges because you know why?
What?
He goes, hey, guess what? If you guys press charges, I'm going to tell our little church community that I've been fucking you and your wife.
Wow.
They're like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck it.
That's leverage right there.
So then he abducted her again, 2 times.
I mean, you might as well kill him, honestly. If you're in that situation, if you're
Oh,
If you're
Jesus
dumb
Jesus
enough-
going to prove of that.
if you're stupid enough to be in that
They're
situation,
Mormon. They're gonna kill him with kindness.
Yep.
Which
You
is,
know what?
which
Which
is
totally-
the number one killer of
you
Mormons.
can totally
They said, you
get
know what? You can abduct her.
kindness
for the third time.
engraved
God's
on
gonna
a pistol and use it, and then it works. I'm just saying.
You should have watched it.
They should have. Yeah, no, now I gotta watch it because like that's fucking stupid.
He was crying because he jacked off his buddy.
No, he wouldn't cry.
Okay.
He wouldn't cry
Okay,
because he jacked him off.
technically speaking, I think any guy that jacks off his buddy is gonna cry at some point over that.
Maybe cry over how that's only going to be the one time.
I'm upset at how long that hum was. Like,
Well, I mean, if one guy's like, "Hey, you're my buddy, let me jerk you off," I don't think you're going to be like afterwards, like, "I'm sad that I jerked him off." You might be sad that your buddy's going to be like, "I didn't like that. Why didn't I let you do that?" But maybe you both do. Who knows? Don't be so suburban, Mike. Start jerking off your buddies.
Seriously, go check off Darius right now. He's off camera.
Right?
You two.
how did we get here?
All right, we're gonna go somewhere else. We're gonna talk about A's outfielder, possibly ex-outfielder, and Heisman Trophy winner, Kyler Murray. So I brought this up because it's a current sport situation, and
Nothing to do with molesting children or the Mormon Church.
oh yeah, far away from
Yes.
this. Black man from Oklahoma. Yeah, actually I think it's from Texas.
Yeah.
Can't make this shit up.
As the resident A's fan here,
Yes.
so you guys drafted him with the 9th overall pick, the last draft.
Before he had his Heisman
Yeah.
season.
Gave
correct?
him what, 4.5 million?
Which is absolutely unheard of for the A's to pay a draft pick.
4.5 million.
Guaranteed.
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 Here, just take this because we have you now.
Yeah. Yeah. Because he looked like he was going to be stellar.
Yeah, outfield.
And then he has this insane football season, and now all of a sudden it's like, oh, maybe
Yeah.
football, maybe football.
Baker Mayfield gets drafted to the Browns. He's gone. So now who's the next quarterback comes in? Kyler Murray, who's like about the size of that Morty doll right here,
Yeah.
but runs like a fucking roach coming out the dark. Right? So he's just all over the place. And so now he's like, man, fuck baseball, fuck that guaranteed $4 million, fuck all the $300 million he could make in baseball. Like fucking Machado just signed for $300 million 2 days ago.
Doing nothing. You can get
Doing
injured in
nothing,
baseball
standing around.
and get paid $20 million.
He's just
a year.
standing
Right,
around for
right.
half the day.
Right.
You go to bat 4 times and then you like die on the ground twice.
Yeah. Well, I
And
would
then you
say...
soak in some ice for a little bit, and then
Put a little ice on your knee.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that he enjoys at least one or multiple ACL tears, which he will absolutely get.
6
And
concussions.
also CTE. I hope he enjoys his CTE at an old age where he goes, well, I can barely think straight.
Who am I again?
Deep depression, but hey, I played football for a bunch of fucking
I wake up
racists
every morning and
that
I
blackballed a guy for making a
have on my
silent
mirror,
protest.
I have post-it
But it's
notes telling
cool.
me who I
Right.
am. You are Kyler Murray. Oh, that's
And,
right.
and well, what really sucks is he could have been the face of a franchise for the next 25 years. I mean,
25.
well, I mean,
That's a lot
the
of years,
potential,
though.
but the potential longevity of a superstar player in baseball is much, much,
Right.
much
'cause there's
higher.
less impact. There's a whole lot of
Absolutely.
Yeah. There's a whole lot of time
as an
between
outfielder,
plays and
Darius
shit
is
like
shaking his
that.
head. Nope,
No.
doesn't think so.
He's from
I
Florida.
don't agree with anything you're saying.
Oh, so you think
That's
oh,
because you're wrong.
Can we pass the mic to him? Just
He's
slide
from
that
football
mic.
land.
Come on.
He's
All right,
from
come
football.
over here and
Just
talk
or
that
you can sit on his
bullshit
lap
real
if you want
quick.
to.
What's going on?
Oh, you gotta talk to the front of the mic. The
What's
front, the
going
front,
on?
the front.
Front?
There you
Yeah,
go.
right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're wrong.
Why? Why?
He's going to make money in the NFL. He gave the A's a price.
That wasn't the question.
They didn't want to match it. He's going to be the face of an NFL team compared to being anybody on this baseball team. No.
All right, question.
What's the question?
What if he gets drafted and he turns out to be Blake Bortles? And he's not very good. He's not going to get all that money. And he's still going to have injuries.
Unless that
concussions.
contract said it was
And
cool.
by the time he
Yeah.
figures out he's not good, he can't go back to baseball anymore.
Anybody remember DeMarcus Russell?
Jamarcus Russell.
No, I do not.
I say
remember
DeMarcus because he doesn't
Well, see,
exist,
back
so I had
then-
to change
Back
it.
then, you could negotiate your rookie contract. Now it's a flat out figure. Whatever position you get drafted in, you have to make that money until that contract's over.
Wow.
Then you can negotiate for more money. So he's signing up for like what, $5-6 million a year?
Who? Kyler Murray?
Yeah,
Well, he hasn't even been drafted yet.
that's what I'm saying.
It's all speculation.
That's if he gets drafted in the top 10. If he's drafted in the
Right.
second round, he's
And plus, he had to pay
all
all that money back to the A's.
He'll give all the money back.
Wow.
And the Major League Baseball is like, yo, we're going to fucking break all rules to try to keep this motherfucker on the A's.
Right.
They were going to give him $15 million.
Wow.
And then like, okay, well, because he's like, I don't want to be in the minor leagues and ride the bus. They're like, okay, we'll put you right on the 40-man roster, straight to spring training, straight to the A's. They were going to make everything that he was talking about concerned. And he's still like, no, that's fine. I still want to get my head busted up every day.
That's all right. Well, he can suck a dick.
Bro, he's a quarterback.
In college.
Running
He's a quarterback today. Nothing's gonna happen to him.
A running quarterback.
No.
They still
He's
say
not Tom
Nothing,
Brady.
bro.
Tom Brady's the only dude who doesn't get hit.
Still,
That's
with
'cause
the
he's
rules
protected,
today,
though.
nothing's gonna. CTE is not.
that
an
don't
issue.
mean they ain't gonna send people
It's
to
not an
crack
issue.
him though.
No, it's not gonna be an issue. With
They'll
it.
sacrifice
Who was the dude who just
motherfuckers
had,
to
like,
crack
a year or two
the
ago, quarterback for the Cardinals, who got hit. He was on the ground like twisting out, and they didn't even take him out the game.
Wow.
Yeah. No, they're like, here's your smelling salts. Here's a couple OxyContin.
Yep.
Get back to it.
I mean, you gotta blame the coach on that one.
Well, that's true, but
But
that's
you have
my
to
that's
worry
my
about
argument
that.
about
That's
Kyler
right.
Murray is why are you choosing NFL culture over MLB culture? I understand the popularity argument.
Yeah.
However, the popularity of the NFL is dropping precipitously.
Yes.
Like, I mean, this Super Bowl was the worst fucking Super Bowl I've ever remembered.
Ever.
I mean,
It's
the
the worst
commercials
ever.
were terrible. The halftime show was awful. The
I
game
didn't even
itself
watch
was
it.
total
Commercials, come on.
trash.
What about the ASMR Zoe Kravitz commercial?
Okay, so I was more just saying that. I never really watched it because I was too busy being hella drunk and smoking hella cigarettes and getting high and
You
whatnot.
know what? Great segue.
Um,
Because Super Bowl,
Right.
I was out with this guy
Word.
at his friend's house. What was the names?
Andy and Antisha,
Shout out to you guys.
the rights.
Hospitable,
Yo.
quite hospitable.
My best friend
It had a
is-
lot of dogs. It was dope. But the snack situation was kind of mind-boggling because I've only ever been around black snacks and black Super Bowl parties. So this is where this topic of the show came from.
Although, just to be fair, their kitchen was being worked on, so it was
Yes, kitchen
it was a little irregular as compared to past Super Bowls.
But something I noticed was everybody who showed up had a spinach dip.
Oh God, white people love their spinach dip.
I-
If it's not spinach, it's artichoke dip or asparagus dip. I don't know, one of those shits.
Dips.
But spinach dip.
Dips galore.
Just
Wow.
cover us whites with spinach and dip.
So before we get into Mike's situation, what is your go-to snack? You about to watch a movie, or you about to binge watch some shit, or you about to watch the Super Bowl, and you can just snap a finger and your perfect snack pop up. What are you getting from Florida?
Pussy.
Hot wings.
Hot wings. There we go.
Love the hot wings.
Hot
Best
wings.
flavor.
That's true.
Mike, what you going for? You watching a movie, or you watching a binge watching some shit? Or you gonna watch a sporting event? What's your snap your finger? What's
Honestly,
gonna pop up? What's he giving you?
I'll probably fry some party wings because I'm a cooker myself. Because
Some wings. You going wings here?
it's easier if it's at the house. It's
Some
right
wings.
there. Yep.
Josh, what you going for?
Cocaine.
Oh, that's a real
Great.
Damn.
Bullet
Wait.
sugar. All night.
No. I do like kettle corn. Fuck that regular popcorn bullshit. I like the sweet and savory, especially Chicago style with like the caramel, butter, cheese, whatnot. But yeah, can't go
I think they still
wrong.
has some.
Can't go wrong with buffalo wing, buffalo flavored.
So this is where I was going with this. It seems like when the whites get together and gather up, they really snack on snacks, right? Black people make a meal. Like
The
I remember
whole meal.
when the Niners were like really good. My family, we had like these huge parties. It would be like a fucking trays of like lasagna and enchiladas. Like it'd be like a humongous spread of fucking meals, right? It's
Yeah.
like 9 meals together.
To feed
That's
several
the snacks.
families. Yeah.
Here's the difference maker. It's white women. White women love to snack.
Yeah.
And so events always have to have a bunch of
I'm
bullshit
surprised you guys didn't have like
snacks.
cheese and shit, and like olives, or maybe that was there.
That's actually true, but no,
That's
but
what Karen and
because
Susan brings. They
no,
weren't
Karen
there.
brings the raisin laden potato salad with a pinch of salt and a hint of like a light hint. Like it's not even like a little bit of pepper. It's more of like the essence of pepper
Mostly
from like
cumin,
an essential
just
oil.
for the hell of it. You know, we're gonna change the flavor.
A hint of pepper.
But no, no, I'm serious. There's this whole snacking culture amongst women where they don't really sit and eat meals. Not all of them. I guess I'm probably gonna get yelled at for making sweeping assumptions.
I
by
got your back.
at
Don't
some
worry about
point.
it. I got your back.
But no, I mean, do black women sit around and they're like, I just like to have tortilla chips?
Nah.
Right.
Nah.
They like to actually eat meals.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No.
They want you to make a whole meal so they can snack on that meal.
See, that's
They don't want to snack on snacks. They want to snack on a meal.
Right.
And they'll just pick at all that shit, and then they'll stop, and then get back to it later.
Right.
Yeah.
After the alcohol kicks.
I'm wondering if any of you guys have ever been to like some of the other sides having the gathering, like the Asians or the Mexicans. I know Mexicans. They'll bring the taco man out and the churro.
They have the greatest snack
taco
known to man. No, that taco's not a snack.
Shit.
I mean, no.
You talking to black people?
Chicharrones. Chicharrones with some hot sauce.
Yeah. But see, also, that's a snack
Wait.
we're talking about. See, our
I know,
snack,
that's a snack. Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about motherfucking. Like, you go to if some Mexicans, if the fucking Raiders are playing the Cowboys, the Mexicans are going to throw the biggest Super Bowl party in the world, right? Because all of them love us.
You know what I think is based
They're
on
gonna have
they family oriented though.
100,000 tacos.
Because it's about family though.
Sounds
They
great.
making food for the whole family, and they consider all the fans family, so they make hella food. You know what I mean? Like that's the ones that I experience when I'm around them. It's like everything is family oriented, so everything is big because so many people fucking with it. You know what I mean?
Unless they're Norteños trying to tailgate out of the
Right.
Coliseum before a Niner game where they don't even have tickets and they ain't really trying to feed nobody, they're just trying to start fights. Which is why the Niners can't have tailgates no more. Punk ass bitches.
I think last year they were allowed to tailgate again. I went to one game, of course, the Seahawks Niners, and they were tailgating there. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I think they just started allowing them to.
Do they tailgate in Seattle?
Yeah.
Wow.
Seems too
It's
cold.
fucking insane. Like that whole fucking street avenue that's right outside of there. It's like it looks like a fucking state fair.
They do love the Seahawks up there. The 3 days I spent in Seattle in December.
Even the Sounders.
It
is the
is
same
literally
way.
just covered in Seahawks. Nobody gave a shit about the Mariners.
No.
But Seahawks was all over them bitches.
The Mariners are forgotten, like they should be. Ever since Ken Griffey's gone, fuck.
Yeah.
All right, any more input on the snacks, the white versus black snacks?
It's meals. That's all I can say.
It really is like it's like meals.
Because
versus snacks.
they make several dinners for that one event. Like we was talking about earlier, like they had a lasagna, they got the wings. Somebody might start barbecuing, they got the ribs, all that shit. Somebody might bring macaroni and cheese and a whole nother fucking dish that's a meal. Like it's like 15 fucking Thanksgiving dinners at one time, you know? And it's all for the football game. And that shit will disappear because motherfuckers will make 10 plates to go before they eat.
Have him run to the car real quick. You know what that means? Watch out. He took 2 plates with him.
Right.
Smoking on his ass.
No, I'm about to go to the store.
Like jail.
Right. We all know
I'll
what
be
that.
right back. Where the fuck the ribs go?
Alright, though, but speaking of mac and cheese, if you have to go with boxed mac and cheese, Kraft or Velveeta?
I don't eat mac and cheese, so I don't know.
Oh my god.
Way to shit on my
Jesus
question.
Christ.
Well,
Like,
these
power
niggas
Christ.
over there got you. Look at them.
If you gotta go with boxed,
No, we don't. No,
alright, that's fine.
We don't
That's
what?
fine.
we don't do that.
He's saying
No,
that we
wait.
don't.
First of
saying
all,
if you
don't
gotta go box.
ignore the struggle. Sometimes,
No, I'm sorry.
nah. Sometimes you can't afford.
What if you want macaroni and cheese and it's
I'm not gonna
$10?
eat it at all. If it ain't the real shit, I'm not eating
All right,
it.
well, Mike, this question is directed to you.
Mike.
Well, Mike.
in the struggle?
I mean, come on.
Sometimes
we're both,
you gotta
we're both
get.
Bay Area cats. I think
Honestly, real talk. In my experience, we dealt with Kraft more than
I know.
Velveeta.
What do you like more though? If you gotta like right now,
all
if
bad.
if we got no choices, we got nothing in the house except for a box of Velveeta and a box of Kraft.
Which one you busting on?
Which one? Yeah, which one?
That's right.
which one-
Velveeta is cheesier, and you want the cheese. That's me. You want the cheese on that shit.
Cheese.
Not
Velveeta.
Velveeta. Not Velveeta. Velveeta is like anti-pro-government cheese. You feel me? So it's a block, and that shit melt, and that's what you need. Real talk.
And you know what's great? With Velveeta, not only is it cheesier, but you can put a shitload of butter in it. It's not going to water it down. It's just going to make it more deliciousy.
Facts.
Deliciousy, that's right. Then you add in the Parmesan.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Parmesan.
Can you possibly put a Pomeranian in there?
Ooh, I mean,
That's what white
insert
people do.
racist
That's not-
Asian joke.
Okay. They're gonna hate us.
Yep.
But no, come on. Velveeta, half a brick of cheese, half a stick of cheese, not a
Half a
whole brick.
brick. Now put a
Half
whole
a
brick
stick
in
of
there.
cheese. Go on, like a bunch of
Yeah.
Parmesan, pepper, garlic, crystal hot sauce.
So what about Frank's? Maybe leave Frank's out.
Well, Frank's alright.
Tonight we're
Frank's
sponsored by
alright.
Frank's.
That's the
Frank's hot
best.
sauce.
That's the best.
Frank's is very good hot
That's the
sauce.
best.
However,
He says the best.
I gotta keep
It's
crystal
close to the
stocked in
best.
the house.
No, well, there's
That's,
only
that's
thing
a
I had at CVS.
must
Crystal
be.
got a flavor
It's the
to
best
it.
at
It's,
CVS.
it's
Really-
not really,
really
the spice
particular.
as much as
Right.
more as the flavor.
It's a very particular.
I like
flavor.
Crystal. I recently started liking Tabasco because my aunt is a crazy. That's her go-to hot sauce, and she was cooking for me for a lot. And so I was like, well,
What kind of crazy person puts Tabasco on anything but eggs?
I don't eat eggs. I put Tabasco
So-
on.
but you're smooth as
whenever
eggs.
she's cooking.
How do you not eat eggs but be smooth as?
Talk to Dave Chappelle about that. It wasn't about eating eggs. It's about testicle. It's a testicle joke.
Oh yes,
Both types.
agreed.
Smooth as
I will.
eggs.
I will talk to Dave Chappelle about that. I do have his number directly, and I will consult.
Tell him to be on the podcast next
He
week.
probably doing a show right now that sold out 2 seconds
He is
ago.
high as shit and probably sleep somewhere.
Most
I
likely.
got to give him a hug one time. That was really fun.
Was it skinny Dave Chappelle or big Dave
He is
Chappelle?
skinny Dave Chappelle. Yeah, he's,
Right.
he's fun.
Gotcha. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
So you
we're
can
gonna
actually
transition.
reach all the way around them.
So the other, what was this? Last night at work, it was slow as shit. You were there. You popped up, Panda Bear. Which also
Panda Bear was the name of the artist. He wasn't calling me Panda Bear.
I wanna
even
call
though I
him
had
Ah! Or was he?
And half black, half white, depending on the time of the day. So yeah, actually, this Panda Bear. Let's talk about Panda Bear. You came because you liked that shit. I thought it was the worst shit I'd seen in a very long time. How about you, Mike?
It probably was the worst. I can't say that it was accurately because I stayed the fuck out of the building as much as
I
possible.
tried to stay away.
I always do
The
because
question is, why were you away?
I try to stay away until they call me
No.
inside.
There was a specific reason yesterday why you were away.
I don't even recall.
You found a friend.
Well, you did cash me.
Oh, we
outside.
want to talk about Sebastian.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we had a pigeon that showed up, and
Matter of fact, Sebastian is going to be the thumbnail picture for
Right,
this
right.
podcast.
I'm gonna send that to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Sebastian, this pigeon showed up in the daytime when these like 2 kids showed up in line like at 11, and he stayed on the steps until the end of the show, and that was like probably 7 hours of time. Stayed on the steps, people walked by, he just sidestepped, chilled out. One of my coworkers had him on his arm, just chilling, like we tried to feed him. We don't know if it's a guy or a girl, but I just felt like I should name him Sebastian. That's how I felt. So, yeah, that pigeon probably is gonna die soon. I
thought it was gonna die last
Yeah, it didn't seem like it was okay.
He kept going like
Yeah.
this and he closed his eyes and just like,
Yeah, something's going on. I probably,
like a
I
sixth street.
think he probably was infernally and probably thought it was some like morsels of some type of edible food for it, and it was probably like some drugs, and maybe he's high. I don't know.
cracked out pigeon.
They brought him some fucking water, and he drank hella water.
Yeah, he drank the fuck
and
up.
woke the fuck up for a minute too, and I'm like, yeah, you probably on some shit.
He popped up. He was like,
You probably ate like a weed brownie.
Maybe.
he
Because it
just
was,
wanted to hang out at
he's
the
trying to
emergency
sleep,
Panda
yeah.
Bear. So yeah, I thought that music was horrible. But I walked around to most of the bartenders and I asked them the same question I asked Darius earlier. You're about to watch a movie. You're gonna binge watch some kind of Netflix situation. Or you're gonna watch a big event, sporting event. What's your go-to snack? Most of the bartenders were white, so I thought this would be interesting. Their answers. Big Mike. He said rye rounds. I said, what the fuck is that? He said, oh, my mom used to make it. You get rye bread and you cut them up into little circles, and you put this cream cheddar cheese spread shit on there, and you throw them in the oven. That's what he said. Then he said,
That actually sounds great.
it doesn't sound that bad. Then he said Little Smokies. He said he puts a whole fucking bottle of Kinder's barbecue sauce and a pound of Little Smokies in a crock pot.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Okay.
Those are good.
He says he does that shit like once a week though. So
Kinder's
No,
sauce
this
is
is-
fire.
He also says he drinks Diet Mountain Dew, so
I've seen
Oh.
that one's a little
Yeah.
perturbing.
Next one,
Everybody got faults, you know.
we had Abdul. I said, what's your snack? He said some pussy. Nobody
Vagina!
Nobody would like that because he looks like a virgin.
I was gonna say he's actually touched or tasted the
I
vagina.
highly doubt he's even.
I mean,
Does he know what a vagina looks like?
he's a nice guy, but I mean, his mustache makes me question
Yeah. No.
that.
There's no way your mustache can stay in that type of integrity if you're actively eating a vagina anywhere.
Pump fake. Alright, cool.
Right? Does he like go like if he eats pussy? Does he then have to go like I need my mustache wax to refix the to refix the wispiness of the
Wispies. Yeah.
of my 1925 handlebar mustache?
Oh my god. It turned into Wario.
Abdul! She's like, hey, it's me, it's Abdulio.
Long story short, I'm not eating pussy.
Good
Shout
old,
out to Abdul.
good old talking shit about someone that you probably don't even know who we're talking about.
Fuck him.
Actually, I do really like that guy. He's a cool kid.
You can put the.
I very randomly, he's called me and I've had like 45-minute long conversations on the phone, like about nothing.
I hate
he's
when he does
a
that
cool
to
guy.
me.
I don't know, he's a nice kid. Great to make fun of him.
Oh,
Awesome,
he's-
I'm like
I
him. I
love
love him.
making fun of him. Yeah, eat that bacon.
Eat that bacon, bitch.
I asked Josie what she thought, and she said wasabi almonds. She also doesn't really eat meat, so yeah.
Oh, she eats meat.
Wasabi
Oh,
almonds.
we're-
Yeah.
Specifically though.
That's on record. What?
That's on record.
Okay.
Wasabi. Yeah, that's. I'm sure
Because
that's a
I'm
thing.
still
That seems very
reverting back
much
to
San
the
Francisco
original
thing.
point of, like, this is a function, basically. And you're like, we're snacking. And
No, wasabi almonds. That's what she wants. I want chicken wings. She wants wasabi almonds. Yeah. All right. Jacob asked him, and he said peanut butter M&Ms or peanut. I guess they're peanut M&Ms.
facts. Because he
No,
gave me
there's-
some the
I think
other
there's a
day.
peanut butter one now, isn't there?
I can't. I said
Or is
said
it
peanut,
peanut?
but I probably.
I think he just
It might
eats
be.
that all the time.
The
so that's
caramel.
just his
Have you tried the
go-to.
caramel M&Ms?
No.
The caramel M&Ms are the
Caramel
shit.
M&Ms.
Caramel M&Ms. Caramel M&Ms.
And last on this list was last night at your house. I asked Craig, your friend, and he said patties.
Like beef patties?
Yeah. He's
Hell
Jamaican.
yeah. No,
So he
real
went straight
talk.
to Kingston on us.
Real talk, because like I wouldn't think of that because we don't really have access to beef patties out here.
Exactly, yes.
But that shit is.
So then we had a
fire.
whole
Like,
conversation about where the best beef patties are.
Yeah, and real talk. Shout out to Sweet Fingers.
That's what we talked about.
Oh yeah, they gets down portions.
I still
Nice.
haven't
Yeah,
been.
no, it's worth fucking with. Real
But
talk.
I'm gonna go. All right.
Yeah.
Transition. We're gonna talk about some shit that's been going on in the news. I kind of stayed away from this because I didn't know who the fuck this person was, and I didn't know what the fuck was going on. But it was lingering. So I finally today was like, what the fuck is really going on? I'm talking about, how do you is it Jesse Smollett?
Jesse. Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck this guy is. I'm gonna read a little bit of this headline, right?
He's an actor singer.
Judge calls alleged hate hoax despicable. Chicago judges said charges that U.S. actor Jesse Smollett staged a hoax hate crime against himself are utterly outrageous and despicable. So essentially, this motherfucker was mad that he wasn't making enough money on his TV show. And so he
Possibly
was
getting right off.
possibly getting killed
Pretty
off the
much,
bitch.
yeah.
And so he says, I got something for that. I'm gonna hire two motherfuckers that I know, brothers, I'm gonna give them some money to act like they beat me up on the streets of Chicago in the middle of the fucking polar vortex
Right.
at 2:00 in the morning while
Right.
I'm going to Subway.
Niggas ain't doing that.
And so I guess he forgot that there's cameras everywhere, and
Right.
there's no evidence, there's no witnesses. And then the brothers run off to Nigeria. When they came back, they get apprehended immediately, and they snitch.
I couldn't write a more fucked up story.
$3,500 a check.
Actually, I could write a more fucked up story
You got it on you right now?
about being despicable, trying to get a raise on the show that you're on by starting a presidential campaign because you want more money for your show called The Apprentice.
Jesus.
And using a very racist platform to do so, and all the bullshit racists around you were like, cool, we like this.
Yeah,
That's fucking despicable.
I want to forget about that. So
I don't have more for
shout
that.
out to you assholes for
And
voting
so,
for
you know what?
Fade.
So, all right. So it is very obviously it seems like this incident didn't happen, but is does he identify as a gay man? Is that what the thing is? All right. So
Yes.
he's a gay black man in America. If this particular incident was lied about, it may just be this one, but I'm sure this shit has happened to him. So fucking white America's all crying about, oh, this is a fake incident. Yeah, this one might be, but not the probably several that has happened to him throughout his fucking life.
Throughout the last 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
So, I mean, for a judge
For
to
him-
say it's despicable. I mean,
for
give me
him
a
to put
fucking
in the
break.
story about the chemical substance thrown on him in the noose, and then the guy saying, "Oh, this is MAGA country," all that's doing now that is fake is fueling motherfuckers to be like, "Nope,
Right.
that didn't happen." Like, let's say something happens to
Hey, look, but there's
anybody.
good people on both sides, Dexter.
Ah, fuck off.
I mean, I just read another article that talked about how a business owner had a white supremacist show up and doing Heil Hitler salutes and saying MAGA this, MAGA that, and the police came by and said, well, he's exercising his First Amendment rights. He hasn't done anything wrong.
Wow.
But that's fine. You can just show up to somebody's place of business.
Was he inside the business?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's,
But
that's
the
ridiculous.
the real facts are that nobody even attempted to beat the shit out of him, because that changes things.
Yeah, he had
Just saying.
self-inflicted scrapes.
You know,
on his face.
it's people like, oh, it's violence, blah blah blah. Some people only respond to specific languages. Some languages only involve physical interaction, and some people literally need their ass whooped to get to that point where they get it. And I support that.
Are you voluntarily to beat his ass?
No, not on radio.
What's his name? Radios?
I'm not violent. I'm a lover.
You really are.
But I got hands. But the thing is, what I'm saying is, some people, like, everybody don't get it the same way. Like, some people, it works if you just talk to them. Some people, they have to hit rock bottom to realize some shit. Some people need their ass whooped.
He needs his ass whooped. He really should've
I
got
believe
his ass-
he's one of
He
those.
shouldn't have got his ass whooped for the reasons that he tried to make it up there. He probably just needs his ass whooped just because he's a sucker. That's a sucker move.
Yeah.
I ain't making up.
And I think in the fucked up part,
I mean, I
is
don't know how to
that
negotiate. Let me just.
it's like, it's kind of more of a
Fix.
sucker move because he didn't do it well. It wasn't successful. Like, if he would have got
He
away
should've
with
paid
it,
them, and they should have actually.
if you
paid
got
his
away
ass.
with it, it was lightweight as sucker move, but it was like, oh, you did it right.
Yeah, if you have
I got
witnesses
you.
and you got
But
them on camera,
It's like, bro,
oh,
it was
shit,
like
he
the
did get
worst
his
way
ass.
to do it. Like, who helped you plan this? Like,
He did it himself. Hey, look at my time.
Well, it seems more indicative. No, I'm fine. But it seems more indicative of potential mental health issues than anything else.
that's
Because you're right, it doesn't make sense. Like, this is what you were gonna do with this. Who did you discuss this with? This plan was fucking terrible.
Right.
Also, who the fuck is going out at 2 a.m. during the polar vortex to some goddamn subway? Like, I don't know how. Like, you are on a goddamn
I ain't never
television
been that
show.
high.
You're gonna tell me you
Never.
got nothing to eat in your
No.
house. You got no money for fucking Postmates to get
I'm
from
about to say,
fucking
I was
wherever.
Postmates.
Like, Subway. Really? Also, why is the goddamn Subway open during a goddamn polar vortex? Who are the fucking busted ass employees
who's working in your life?
of that fucking Subway? No, I'm sorry. Not the employees. Who is a busted ass fucking manager of that place that is like,
Man.
no, you must be. Oh, I know I'm giving that an accent. I probably shouldn't. It's
He
probably
might like the
racist.
Regency
Because I'm not going to say it's a Middle Eastern person because it definitely wasn't. It may very well have been, but it definitely was not. I'm not going to say it was probably a Middle Eastern or Asian person. But no, I'm not going to be racist right now. I am refraining from racism while I am on this particular podcast. Not any other
While
time.
it's posted,
No,
you said.
really, I'm currently refraining from racism. But still, who is the fucked up manager who's like, you need to take your ass to my 24-hour Subway and serve $5 fucking sandwiches for a corporation
They don't have
that
$5.
used to have a goddamn
Right,
fucking
they ain't $5 no more,
pedophile
right.
fucking yeah. But no, you need to be here. Why like
Would it be some crazy shit if he actually paid the Subway to stay open just so that could be the alibi?
I mean that would be great,
Wow.
but Jesus Christ, what a poor plan
How
excuse.
deep does it go?
Who the fuck?
$3,500 for y'all
Who the fuck is
to
this
act like
guy's
he beat me
publicist?
up.
I'm like,
And I got $3,500 for
hire me
Subway
as your
to stay
publicist. I
open.
can do a better job than this bullshit.
Well, he's a call of you.
It's fucking call me.
Call it Master
Right,
Williams.
Jesse Smollett, give me a shot. I'll be your publicist because whatever's going down for you right now is not working out.
All right, so we were having a conversation during a little pre-production while I was trying to fix my computer because it wasn't receiving any audio.
After how many hours of sitting around?
Too many.
That was a demonstration.
And for some reason, the guy off camera thinks that Will Smith is a great actor.
I don't think you'd say he's a great actor, but
Look at his face.
him like Darius, like myself, is slightly offended by you not embracing Will Smith as the
I
national
think
treasure that
Will
he is.
Smith Will Smith as a human as a whole, he's a pretty cool guy. As an actor, trying to make me believe that he's the character, he's horrible. He just looks like Will Smith. Talks like Will Smith, acts like Will Smith. That's my thing.
Yeah, I mean, I see that, but he was the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay. I didn't really like that show after like season 3. It went a little long in the tooth.
All right, this may trouble our relationship. What did you think of Family Matters, just as a comparative?
I was so young when that shit was out. I liked it.
If you're gonna sit here and tell me that you didn't
liked
really
it.
like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, this is really gonna put
Okay.
our relationship. In
So when
question.
I was young during this time, these early 90s, TGIF, I was down with that. I even liked the white shows. What was it? Did I say by Bill?
Oh, it was
Step by
Full
Step.
House, Step by Step.
Yeah.
No, but there was Hanging with Mr. Cooper, Mark Curry.
Of course I fuck with that.
Sister, which was a
Yeah.
great show.
I didn't think they were great. They weren't bad.
Oh, so
I
you
watched
were a
them.
critic
I
as a
watched
child.
them. Yeah, I was a critic as a child.
But did you actually
also-
watch the cartoon The Critic with John Lovitz?
That was dope.
I did.
That
It
shit.
actually
that
did
was
show
fucking
us.
good.
I did watch that one.
Yeah. But come on, Family Matters.
What, you thought it was horrible?
Oh, absolutely not. It's one of the greatest American fucking sitcoms
Yeah, I'm down
ever.
with Urkel. And,
It
and
holds up.
Stefan
It's still great.
Urkel.
Oh, Stefan Urkel.
What was his sister's name?
Laura.
Which one, Laura?
No.
Lorenzo?
Didn't he have like a female Urkel?
Oh.
Myrtle.
Myrtle.
Yeah.
She died. Yeah.
No. That was the girl that loved him. That was
Yeah.
She was bad.
she died of cancer.
Myra.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know
Myra
what he saw.
with the curly
Laura.
hair. She was fine.
No,
she was fine.
hey,
Fuck
shout
her.
out to Laura.
Yeah.
But
R.I.P. baby.
Myra
Oh.
was obviously better, and not because she was light skinned.
Nah, she just.
Laura was
Laura
a
was
hater,
Myra's
bro.
at
Like,
Dumb.
she was a hater, and she looked miserable in every episode.
Speaking of, have y'all seen Lisa Turtle recently? She did not age well.
From Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, what's her name?
Well, she got lupus.
Lard Voorhees.
Yeah, Lard Voorhees. Yeah, she's a Buick.
She got a case of
She's-
bad
You know she got
decisions.
lupus.
Did you just say she's a Buick?
Yeah, like a
She's
Skylark.
that big.
No, like a
Oh,
Skylark.
like this guy, Buick Skylark.
Like Lark and Voorhees.
Yeah.
So she's like half Jason.
Yeah, she's half
Yeah,
right.
half
She's
Buick.
she's half Buick, half Crystal Lake
Yeah.
Killer.
What's that Michael Jackson movie
No, he's
where he
not
turned into the
Crystal
car?
Lake Killer is the mom.
Moonwalker?
Yeah,
Remember? The
something
Crystal
like
Killer
I remember
was-
the time
was Jason's
when
mom.
we fell in love.
So yeah,
But
I think Will Smith is a bad actor. I think a good actor is Anthony Anderson. I think he's exceptional. He's a thespian.
for you guys that can't tell, Darius is totally not feeling that.
Yeah, he's not. But he's also like
Totally.
10 years younger than all of us.
That does make a huge difference. And
It does.
actually, that's a problem too because we're
Yeah.
you're what 36,
38.
38. I'm 35.
Almost 39,
You're what
yeah.
33. All right, and you're 24, 25,
28.
28. All right, we are all considered fucking millennials.
That's
and that makes
No, I'm
no
not.
fucking sense whatsoever.
ridiculous.
You are
I'm not
absolutely
considered.
Oh, you
No,
are
I'm not.
100% considered.
No, I'm not, and I will.
You're 38. You were born in
Right.
1980.
We're not
But
gonna
the
have
definition of millennial.
conversation. Finish it.
The definition of millennial goes back.
81,
Gets
right?
stretched back. No, gets stretched back to 77.
That's-
It's basically.
that doesn't
I
even
know
make
it's
sense.
fucking ridiculous.
I feel like every
That was
2
created
years,
by
they make a new one.
millennials
They make a
that
new
aren't
one.
in. They're not
No.
even in that bracket.
It's
like,
millennial is the definition of millennials just encapsulates growing up in the internet age. But the fucked up part of that premise is there's a difference between growing up in the internet age, like playing fucking Oregon Trail on fucking Apple IIe's in middle school, and then you get dial up versus I'm 6 years old and I have an iPhone.
Exactly.
Like, but we all get lumped in the same shit.
What
Not
are
saying
we
it's
for?
not saying it's a bad thing, but there is a stark
For the
difference.
record, it is
a
a bad
bad
Tony
thing.
Stark difference
It's horrible.
in this
I
Iron
wanna
Man
say it's-
bullshit.
I wanna
The
say it's horrible.
beginning of that shit.
man.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And you
Right.
think Will Smith's great?
Yeah, you're crazy for not thinking
I'll
that.
be crazy.
You're
You
insane.
just noticed I'm insane? Huh?
Yeah.
You're the
Big
last one
Willie.
to find out.
All right.
All right, so
Hey, just try to
Josh.
get jiggy with it.
who do you think is a bad actor that would be an unpopular opinion?
I don't know. I'm pretty forgiving about a lot of things. Bad actor.
Or how about bad movie then? That people just love.
Ask Mike first. Let me think about it.
Ah!
You got a
Okay.
bad actor, that's
Bad
an unpopular opinion, or bad movie in your opinion, that's an unpopular.
Okay, this is maybe in the realm of what we're talking about, but what's Dwayne Wade's wife name?
Gabrielle Union.
Carrie,
So Gabrielle Union, she's beautiful,
But
but I
horrible.
can't stand when she talks. And shout out to Gabrielle
It's
Union,
the Gemini. in us.
but I can't like when she start talking. It's like no, like I need
Mute that bitch right now.
just I don't know. It's just her specifically the way she talks. Like that's annoying, and I'd rather her just do something else. Like be an assassin in a movie that you don't really talk to people. You just kill them. Amazing, it will work. But when she start talking, it's just I can't do it.
100% agree.
Yeah.
You got anything, Josh?
I don't know. Frozen is one of the worst movies I've ever had to spend an hour and a half watching. And not to say I had to.
Refused.
I watch all animated movies, whatever. I did watch it, but that is a tremendously horrible piece of garbage
Yeah, I didn't.
that shouldn't be listened to or watched by any human being whatsoever.
Was it?
What the fuck kind
Let
of
It Go?
bullshit does Disney come out with in 2014 that's about some like super white girls in like white ass mountains of the fucking snow being all like, we're white, we hang out with snowmen. It's like, it's the fucking worst tone deaf bullshit, and it's like super popular. Now they're coming out with the second one. Fuck that.
Are they really?
We need to have more Black Panthers.
Right?
We need to have more Cocos. We need to have more Moanas. Moana. I watched Moana not that
Right.
long ago for the first time. What a fucking great movie that is. That shit is awesome. That was a great movie. Very entertaining.
Yeah.
But also involves national treasure Dwayne Rock Johnson. Also from Hayward, California, which is where I am from. Ipso
Hey.
facto.
Also went to Miami University.
Word.
He was a hurricane. But
He was in a lot of hurricanes.
It started in front of Warren Sapp.
That's right.
Oh, that dude.
If he would have never got hurt, Warren Sapp wouldn't be where he is today.
And
Warren
if you get hurt,
Sapp
maybe
ain't-
maybe The
you know,
Rock wouldn't be
I'm not
what he is
gonna-
today. He'd be CTE'd out.
Both of that, whatever. CT.
He would shot himself in the chest by now.
Just like Junior Seau.
Oh.
Another Samoan. What's he wine? He was Samoan, wasn't he?
Sounds right.
Yeah, whatever.
He played in the NFL.
Same
Whatever.
shit to me.
Same shit, yeah.
Go island hop, fuck it. Alright, so yeah, that's about it
Get
for
more
us.
racist by the
We
moment.
don't have anything else to talk about. Unless y'all got something else to input.
Nah.
Nah? Yeah, fuck it. We're good.
Is there any more Hennessy?
It might. No. Raheem is
Liquor store's
gone.
not closed yet.
All
Fuck it, we'll
Hennessy.
find some.
Gone.
Alright, so everybody, patreon.com/industry special if you want to donate anything.
Support
I
it.
would love for you to support it.
Word.
Word. That's all that's for me is word.
On stage.
I don't have $1 for you, but I do have word.
I have hella words.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I've got thoughts and prayers for you. That,
I definitely
I
don't have any
have
prayers.
like 3
Thoughts
garage
you
but
just gave
goals.
me.
it's
Just give
kind of,
thoughts
but
and
it's
prayers.
a combo deal. It's thoughts and prayers.
Patreon.com/industry special. I want you to go to Your God Sucks Balls and tell him to give me $1 on the Patreon. I want you to go
Do
to
it.
Gemini. Was it Mr. Gemini Enigma?
Nope, it's Gemini _ 27.
Yeah, go to his shit and then tell him to give me $1. Also go to DC Fresh 3
211
21 whatever the fuck. What is it? DC Fresh what?
DC Fresh
Underscore
21 whatever.
21. He doesn't even know. He's too high.
He on the gram
He's
though.
fucked up. Yeah,
He on
he's
the
on the
gram.
gram.
On the gram.
Go to his shit, slap him twice, and then tell him to give me some. Instagram. I'm Smooth as Eggs. You can go to Industry Special. Twitter, same thing. Snapchat, same thing. Smooth as Eggs, Industry Special. Your God Sucks Balls. Gemini Enigma.
27.
27. Why 27?
That's my favorite number.
Why?
Great answer.
I always had 2 favorite numbers, 2 and 7. And they all, you multiply them, you get the date of my birthday, and it breaks down to a whole lot of other shit. But
Yikes.
yeah,
Watch out.
since I was in elementary,
Sounds like
that's
a
how I rolled. Yeah,
Shit, I used to put a 71 on a lot of my usernames, but that was just because it was my football number. Good God.
That's why I thought that was my football number. I played running back. In
I mean, when
1989.
I play basketball, that's the number I use, but I mean, that's not important.
Also, there's nobody who ever played basketball who wore that number. So you're probably one of the only people in the world.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
In basketball, you either wear 25 or 30.
Yeah.
You've never heard of anybody wearing 26, 27, 28, or 29.
Nah.
Only defensive backs wear those numbers.
That's because I never went anywhere with it. Or
Like
they would play
safeties.
it.
Earl Thomas.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. He'll be in Cowboy next year. So yeah, that's it for us. Episode 24. Industry Special. Peace out.